Hi, I'm Margie.
And I'm Barb, and together we are the
Real Marketing Mavens.
And I am just off a long month of trade shows.
She's exhausted.
I am exhausted.
But we're still going to talk about it.
Yes.
And that is events.
Yes.
Special events.
Special events. Such
Trade
as a
shows.
trade show or a conference or a ribbon cutting or a groundbreaking of your new business. Or
There you
whatever.
go.
Yes.
There's a lot more to it than what you think.
Yes.
You can't just slap it out there and hope it works. If you really want big success with it, you have to plan.
You have to plan and plan in advance. I mean,
Yes.
for a good trade show, 6 months start. I mean, even after you sign the paperwork the year before, start planning. What is the booth going to look like? What are you going to hand out? What are they going to see? And then I give them 2 ideas. One, you always have the tchotchke, something for, $1 or less, here's a chapstick or whatever. But then as you're talking to the people, you can enter and win a bigger prize, like an iPad or something. But you're talking to them and you're writing down, and then you say,
Gather their
gather their information, and then you keep a record of it and put it in. You are going to get into our special drawing, so
Yep.
you keep that in this special drawing area. And after you get all that, what's the most important thing?
Follow up.
Oh, definitely.
And how many people do that?
That's a good question. Not very many.
Not very many, it seems, at least in my experience with marketing. They're just happy it's over and want to move on and think they'll just keep those people for invitations for the next year. But really, you are fresh in their minds, right?
Right.
That's
Yep,
when you
are
need
fresh
to
in
reach
their
out and
minds.
just even say thank you for stopping. It
And-
can be as simple as that.
And you can use your digital. I mean, if you are in a conference or your ribbon cutting of your building, you can geofence that. And before the event, send out digital ads. And then once they're there, capture the information and retarget it the next time they open up. So you can use the digital also for your after.
Oh my goodness. There's just so much.
Oh, yeah.
There actually is a lot. I mean, we're being very flip about it, but there is a lot involved with a good event.
With a good event, press, you need your media relations too. Creating a press kit that has the information on your company, information on your head leadership team, things about your company, your mission, your vision, and product. So that, and you have that ready and digitally and as hard copies that you can hand out to someone or send it to the media.
That's right. So that's part of it. You also, a good media planner has a super strong checklist of things that need to be taken care of.
Yes.
And I mean, and you just can't believe the details that are involved with that. Is there electric at your booth? Do you need to bring a carpet? Do you need to bring a table and tablecloth? I mean, it's just,
and
where is your
thing.
placement?
Where is the placement? Big thing. Do you need a trash can?
Do you need chairs?
Do you need chairs? Do you need to have it cleaned up afterwards?
Yes. And the checklist goes beyond that. I mean, that's the day of the event things, but there's tons of stuff that happens before that, and there's stuff that happens after it. So it's just, you need to have tasks, timelines, and you need to have personnel, correct?
Oh, personnel is a big thing. I mean, if you're doing a trade show or any event, you make sure that someone is talking to someone. So 2 people at the booth, and you get to a thing. If I don't really know the product that well, I know enough to be dangerous, but I know she knows it. So I'll say, oh, you really need to talk to this person, because they can give you a little more, and then I go on to the next person who's
So you're like the bird dogger.
The bird dog. I do that in events when you're doing ribbon cuttings or whatever, grand openings. You make sure that the heads of the company, they're greeting the people as they come into these events, and they are mingling and going around. And I had one where the guy was talking to me, and I finally I said, you need to talk to someone, and I got the general manager over. I said, you need to talk to this gentleman.
Yeah. And that is a great tag team type of relationship, because that person doesn't need to be involved until it turns into like a decent lead.
Yes.
So
you want your event to be memorable, and we as the event planners that we want you to have a good time, but also do your thing and let us worry about the other stuff,
other stuff,
which is catering, the invites, the media, Excuse me.
Do you need to have flowers on at the stand? Signage.
Yeah.
Do you need drinks? Do you need bottles of water sitting around?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Candy, even.
Candy.
That's always helpful. And some of the older people like chairs.
That is true.
So when you have questions about any of this stuff that has to do with any of your tools,
I'm all choked up about the whole thing.
Visit our website at realmarketingmavens.com. Reach out to us via email, and we'll be glad to answer your questions.
She can give you the rest.
Because we are the Real Marketing Mavens. Real women.
Real stories.